So, quick update for you guys who are interested in this project. I did some work to it. I got some hang-ups, but I'll tell you what's going on here. So, I got the doors on. Let's see here. Okay. And they're closing pretty good. You can see here this pillar. I welded it up. I did some filler work on it. The weld was right here like this. And same here, right here like this. I have to say it's looking pretty good. I got a little run here, but this is just some sealer primer on there. They are closing pretty good. I'm actually somewhat happy with the lines here. This line is okay. The bottom corner of the rear door is kind of bent a little bit, so you know these knot lines weren't perfect from the factory, so it's kind of an issue getting everything right. But it all rolls up, rolls down. So I have these doors right here from a '66 Belvedere, and between the two parts, I got these doors to work. So the Belvedere, to anchor the wing window in, uses this clip, which I kind of like better, honestly. Later they went to this style, where it just kind of slides onto a rod. So I didn't quite have those parts. So I ended up, let's see if I can turn this light on here. Ended up, you can see there, I just got a bolt with some big washers and tightened that thing down. And it's actually pretty tight. That's one good thing about building cars for yourself. You don't got to find every single little part. So this wing window is from the 70. This window is from the 66. I need the rubber because it's kind of floating around. Okay. And then both these windows here had to come from the 70. But this piece right here is actually from the 66. So I used that one from the 66. And these doors are funny. You might think that this is bent, but that's actually just how it looks. And yeah, this one rolls up and down too. It's like super bright out, so I can't tell where my camera is, but it rolls up and down too. So I was working on this section here, and I got this looking pretty good. A little bit of filler, but mostly just banged it out. That's next. I got this high spot. I'd like to find a new one and just cut it out and put a new one in, but that's not really in the cards right now. So the line over here is looking okay. I can work with it, except for this spot right here. It's a really big gap right here. And I don't want to just put filler in it, so we're going to have to get down to the metal. But the rest of it is looking, you know, I say exceptional because I'm not going to get it perfect. So what's going on here is, you can see this is pretty rough. I had to use a punch and go into the corner and punch the corner in to get that line back. And then I welded it up, I ground it out, and that's the only way I can get that to work. So I'm running into the issue now where I got just too much damn work that has to go into this panel. So I'm kind of forced to wait till I can afford to buy a $400 patch panel and install it. Which is going to be nice because when I cut this all out, I can really get in there with some heat and bang that in and make that fit right. So my problem was I was kind of working without getting the doors situated, which was not very smart. And this right here is okay. I think that this kind of popped out a little bit because this thing pushed in. I think that this popped out a bit. So I might heat this up and try to just bang it in with a piece of wood, like put a piece of wood over it or something like that. But all in all, it's like not looking too bad. So I can live with a little bit out, and I'm not going to care too much, but basically it's looking pretty damn good. I'd say that the way that the doors are set up right now is probably the way it's going to stay, and I might just paint around it. I might not take them off again. Put a patch panel on the back, and then I'm going to call this done. And I think you should agree, I think you can agree that this looks pretty good compared to what we started with. This fender's just laying on there. Fender's not really bolted down at all. I threw it on there to see if my lines would be okay. I think they're going to be, but it's going to be a little bit of work. So, it's a little early to think about this, but I'm kind of wondering what I should paint it, because what I like to do is go to Finish Master and get a can of paint and do the door jambs when I'm done, and then do all the small parts like the trunk, door jambs, and things like that. And then when I pull the engine out, I can have my color decided and paint the engine compartment. So I'm kind of wondering if you can put your 2 cents in. I kind of like this blue right here. I think that's B5. Not exactly sure. I think B5, B3 would look good. I'm also thinking about orange. If I do orange, probably be like a Hemi orange. I like the reddish orange. Well, everybody's kind of learning right now that the General Lee was TNT Express orange. That might be on the table. I don't know. TNT Express might be kind of cool. But I'm kind of feeling blue for this project. I'm also thinking it looks pretty good with the handle not there. Looks pretty cool just with one door handle. I put the prior year rearview mirror on there. I like this one a lot better. I've actually been holding on to this one for since the 90s. It was a spare for my Charger, so I'm kind of happy to use that. This is the one that came on the car. I believe that's a 70, and man, is it ugly as hell. Alright, so you can tell me in the comments what you think about the color. I'll show you the original color in the trunk. Okay, so this is the original color. It's called F8 green, but we're just going to call it F green. So I'm kind of more interested in F4 green if you go green. And probably end up with what they have currently for the Challengers and Chargers. And it'll be fine with me. But let me know what you think. I want to get to it kind of soon. I want to get all this stuff done. So throw it in the comment section, and thanks for watching.